Leo, darling, it's time. It's time. It is time to leave them behind, to leave the thing behind, to leave the person, the situationship, whatever it may be. It's time to leave them behind. We're talking about the full moon. It's coming up in Aquarius in your descendant sign. And happy birthday to my dear Leos, to some of you. I'm offering my friends and family discount for astrological chart readings for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So it goes from $140 an hour to $100 for the hour. So please send me an email and reach out directly if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You get the friends and family discount for Leo season. So, time to let them go. Let's chat. So we have the sun in your first house right over here, and we have the moon in your house of relationships right over here. We are going to have Pluto at the end of next year, at the end of 2024, go into your house of relationships, and it'll be there for the next 20 years. So this is kind of a preview of you trusting your gut. Leo is so heart-centered, and you can see the best in people, and you like the way that they make you feel. You like the way that you make them feel. But sometimes it's, tough to sink into your gut and say, is this a trauma bond? I know this person from lifetimes over, and I know I care about them, but I can't be my big self when I'm around them. I can't be as Leo as I am when I'm around them. I have to kind of diminish myself when I'm around them. So what do we know when we diminish ourselves? We diminish every little bit of our lives. So although we have Mercury and Mars in our house of money, if we're still diminishing ourselves in our relationships, we're just telling God brazenly, a brazen brushstroke across our entire energetic life, I want to stay small. I am perfectly fine being the big fish in a small pond. I never want to be famous. I never want to be seen in a bigger stage or be more successful or be more abundant. It's you, Leo. It's you. You know better. You don't want to do that. So it's time to let them go. It's time to let them go. We have retrogrades all happening at the top of our chart over here in our, how do I say? Retrograde over here. But these guys are sticking around for a while. This is a heavy house, Leo. 8th house is a heavy house. It's transformation, death, rebirth. This is the Phoenix house, and it's run by Pisces for you. So don't let yourself become delusional when it comes to playing. I want you to stop thinking that you're playing poker with the universe and you're playing poker with energy. And I want you to recognize that God, or the God of your understanding, the universe, Mother Gaia, Spirit, whomever you believe in, can see your cards and can see your hand and can literally read your body and thoughts telepathically. So you can't outsmart the energy of the world. All you can do is change yourself. And so it might be time to have some really healthy chats. Some healthy chats about honest communication, honestly what it is that I can offer you, because we're on a public stage right now. We have Uranus and we have Jupiter in Taurus, and both of these planets are direct right now, and these are outer planets. They'll go retrograde in a little bit. I have no idea when off the top of my head, in a few months or so, but you've got some time. But in the same way that the North Node was blessing your public life for the past 18 months, now it's going to really be blessing your 9th house of quest, adventure, higher education, and long distance travel. So we want a free trip. We want to be able to go places and have a free trip. I know that you think that what I'm talking about is not related, but everything is connected. So if there's a relationship that you're staying small with and that you've tried over and over and over and over and over again, it's time to give them to God. And I love you. I don't always like doing your readings, Leo, because it's harsh to face you, but I care about you enough to say harsh things. Yeah, it's time to come into your real power. Because the South Node is we're going to be releasing all things Libra, releasing codependency, releasing old relationships, old patterns that just really don't serve us anymore. And so this is in your house of communication, early learning, and short trips. So this is what we're ready to be releasing. All things Libra, all things imbalanced. So we can have our big quest, our big adventure. Yeah. It's exciting to be you, Leo. It really is. In the private cafe, we'll talk a little bit about how we can visualize this conversation, because it's like you and Sag and Aries as well, but Aries will set it on fire before. When you and Sag have to break up with someone or remove yourself from their life, it's a tough loss. It's a tough loss. And so with Aries, they'll do something to just like fuck it up and just be like, you'll fucking hate me from now on, and then walk away. So there's not so much of like the loss. It's more of like, no, it's fine. You can go. I'm gonna need therapy now. But yeah, let's get into how we can kind of visualize and do some woo-woo around this, and what is the healthiest way to communicate our, taking some people out of VIP and maybe putting them in acquaintance or putting them in the fan. We're going to talk about fame. All right, I'll see you in there.